Welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots, Wrestling's Entertainment Champions. 3 titles on the line. Will Johnny Bravo's shooter see some justice? And Rich Swan's title run makes a stop in the Bay Area. All this tonight on the pre-show that matters. The pre-show for TNA Impact's final resolution. Ladies and gentlemen, who's making their way to the ring right now?
JP the Savage here. Remember, folks, it's impossible to tickle yourself.
To what? Yo, Mischief, you heard? Let's get it, baby. Woo!
Pretty chubby flaco. Dímelo, mi gente.
Welcome back, gentlemen. We back again, back at it. Paying the bills and, you know, making that shmoney. And we got some bills to pay, so let's get this money. We got this Impact pre-show for the final resolution. It's a banger. How we feeling tonight, guguys?
I'm feeling like I got the name right this time, and it's final resolution.
It's not retribution?
Resolvite.
Resolution, retribution. You know, it's all in the Reza-Mera era. What is important, folks, is that Impact has another opportunity to put his name on the table, on the conversation, in the room where it happens, because they have another pay-per-view. And a pay-per-view where they had the one and only Kenny Omega appear on Impact this Tuesday. A hell of a card ahead of us, folks.
Yo, and it's great to see the extra eyeballs on what Impact is doing and how they've been building. And I wonder what this is going to look like. I think that this is a great opportunity, what JP was alluding to, for Impact to show a greater audience, a bigger audience, and possibly more interested audience. Maybe bigger spenders. Maybe a great opportunity for Impact to grow here. Final resolution on my birthday, mind you, today.
Hey,
Ooh,
happy birthday,
happy
birthday to Mr.
Popping the shots. We got the bottles on deck ready.
To you.
So,
I mean,
if you already
Happy
know,
birthday
you already
to
know.
you.
So, pull it out. You know what time it is.
whoa, pull out, baby. Pull out game is strong.
Gentlemen,
right?
the game
Empty.
is strong. This card is strong. And speaking of strong, we got a heavy tag team that is strong, heavy with momentum. Havoc and I can't ever say the name. Nevaeh.
Bless you.
It's heaven
Bless
backwards.
Right. Esa misma. Heavy momentum moving into this tournament semifinals. They got their hands full against the Sea Stars. They're going to open things up for us. It's going to be a nice little banger. How you feeling about this tag team tournament, though, guys? They have an awful lot of momentum going into this match, and I think they're going to go far in this tournament. I think they're going to go all the way, to be honest. That's just me personally, though.
And when you say you think they will, who is they?
Havoc and Nevaeh.
Havoc and Nevaeh.
This guy, bro, you're such a pendejo, man.
Listen. Havoc and Nevaeh. Okay, that's a nice pick. And Havoc, you know, obviously is a monster in the ring. Definitely could see her make some damage, but this is the Sea Stars' opportunity to shine. I don't know. It's one of those matches where you don't know in which direction it can go. This entire bracket has actually been pretty interesting. You have Jazz and Jordan Grace. You know, a lot of different odd pairings. You have Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie. So I'm excited at what it will become. I want to see the final four. I want to see what the final culmination is going to be, and then I can tell you how the story was.
Speaking of story, though, heavy story heading into this pay-per-view, and we continue the story with one shooting the ish alum, as JP so proudly puts it each and every week for us, ladies and gentlemen, Falaba against Hernandez, and it's finally going to cut the blow. We're going to figure this out. Who took the cash? Why Fala take it? Where's the cash now? What he's spending it on? What we doing? Who's winning this, guys? Who we leading on?
He's going to Jolly B.
First and foremost, thank you, cameraman. Because the interesting part about this match also is that you have the one and only Kiera Hogan as a special guest referee and Tasha Steelz as the special ring announcer. So, once again, thank you, cameraman. Foreshadowing, thank you in advance. And this is going to be a house fight, folks. This has been a storyline that has been culminating. I mean, this has led to us seeing pictures of Falaba in his youth. This has led to Hernandez going back to his heelish ways. I want to say Hernandez, like, chill. Like, Filipinos or Latinos too, bro. Like, it's all good. We get it. It's all love. But be careful, because Falaba about to come through with that. Bah, 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 bah.
Yeah, I'm really been slapping yourself.
And listen, anytime Falaba's on the screen, I'm excited. So it's all dope.
No doubt, no doubt. And this card is going to be dope. We have one last title defense for Rohit. One last defeat Rohit challenge, to be exact, to account for, gentlemen. TJP is not invited. And I think he's going to pull a fast one here. I think we will see TJP at some point tonight. That's how I feel. How you guys feel?
Suicide? Anybody?
Again? Let's do it. I'm down. That was dope.
Well, you see, the interesting thing about Suicide is that it ties into what my thoughts are.
Whoa, that's dark as hell.
They smothered TJP all around this entire storyline so much that it's impossible for him not to be injected. And what better way to inject TJP into this title picture, into this challenge, with TJP dressed as Suicide?
Let's do it. Let's do it. He called it last week. Let's have him do it anyway. I don't give a damn. I'm here for it.
Didn't Suicide change his name to Havoc at one point?
That
was like an alternative name. Don't be surprised.
I would like to see, right? I would like to see AEW here. This is a really soft landing spot, right, for an AEW talent to come through here. All right. Okay. If there really is a crossover, if this is really happening, this would be a very interesting place.
You know what? That's a great fucking point. Yeah,
I wasn't thinking about that. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
That needs to happen. If that doesn't happen, this isn't the partnership that I thought was going down.
Maybe a Sammy Guevara. Maybe I don't know, who do they have in that? Like
Kip Sabian.
You can have Kip Sabian. You can have a Trent, right? Maybe even Orange Cassidy for the eyeballs, right? But
you saying all these names.
You can't say Jungle Boy. You can't say Jungle Boy.
Wow, him too.
You know, you could. That would be a fun match. I mean, Rohit's not a big dude.
X Division, guys. X Division. These guys gotta put in work. They gotta fly. They gotta move. Flippy shit, right? Flippy shit. Yo, all those names y'all said look dope with that title around their waist, and
Ray Phoenix.
All are more than capable of dethroning Mr. Rohit. In my opinion.
That's true.
Damn, that
we shall see. We shall see.
You
guys have expanded my mind. You have me thinking outside the box. Ooh. I wasn't even thinking of that possibility.
Shout out to PS5.
It's because I'm ahead of your time, dog. About to start another life. Look behind you. About to pass you twice, and here we go with another match. That's about to pass you one more again.
It's hot behind
Rhino and Eric Young. Brawl. This is gonna be a beatdown, and I'm excited to see it here. Eric Young needs to get the W. I can't see Rhino really. Rhino's a good guy for matches like this that are just like all-out beatdowns. But Eric Young's the one that gets the better story, I think, like the more interesting storyline here, right? Am I wrong?
No, most definitely. Eric Young and Joe Doring, they're out. They're at it, guys. They're cleaning house, and Rhino's just gonna be another victim to them. And after him, who's next, right? They're building an army here. They're building a dominance, so to speak, not an army, a dominance. And at the perfect time, because like you said, I want to see this crossover. And you're going to need heavy hitting. You're going to need heavy power, teamwork. And that's what Eric Young and Joe are building here. They're creating the dominance that they need for that. When those outsiders come in, they're going to meet these knuckle sandwiches. Num num.
What? This guy's a knuckle sandwiches. Yo, get out of here.
What?
That's how I'm feeling. So, or not, time Dreamer defending the honor of Johnny Bravo against his nemesis shooter, Larry D. Is that what happened? That's what happened. Larry D's the shooter.
This
is what it is. He Edward Enigma the situation, and he is the shooter.
Was
Indeed.
Was it?
It was entertaining, I guess.
Was it Larry D or was it
No.
Lawrence D?
It was Lawrence D. Lawrence. We have still yet to determine what that D stands for, but we will determine.
Is it
winner.
lowercase?
It's capital.
It's
How
capital.
Very capital, I hear.
My favorite part of Impact last week was not Omega, right? But Larry D looking Tommy Dreamer dead in the face and going, I could defend like an attempted murder or a murder, right?
Yeah.
With a match, like we can do this.
You could do this. Like I can do anything I want.
All right, Tommy.
Old school
That's what we're
matches,
doing.
right?
That's what we're doing.
Old school.
Old school rules.
I must say, it's pretty dope that we have a card with two vets like Rhino and Dreamer. Dreamer being a 30-year vet, Rhino being over a 21-year vet. Still doing the damn thing, still providing value, having dope matches, putting people over. I'm with him, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
Shit is dope.
Speaking of shit is,
it's gonna be a brawl, right? Old school rules. So here we go. Right? What is old school rules? Is it gonna be like super tight, or is it gonna be?
I expect heavy hitting brawls type. Yeah, you know how them Tommy Dreamer matches go, man.
No, it is
pretty much
so
anything.
No DQ, no countdowns.
That's what I'm expecting. I mean, I could be wrong, but like that's you tell me
old
that.
Old school's hardcore, ECW. Yeah. That's what that is.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Like, are they gonna go?
It's
like,
not like
sport and shit.
It's not WWWF. No, it's not.
It was just one F, bro. It was just one.
Shout out to old school for being upset.
It was an extra W.
Get over it.
There is an extra W. That's why I said it.
How about this extra W for Tenille Dashwood and Khalib?
You know, when you say things like that, Mischief, you know, like this is button thing I want to invest in. I don't know if you guys have heard, but I can give you guys
give me points. Give me points
and shit.
I'm
when you guys say
yo,
something nice.
I put my balls in your mouth.
His ring ability, yo. He's pretty. I'm gonna just roll with it, dog. Yo, he's pretty good. And I really hate Eddie Edwards. So any match that has Eddie Edwards getting whooped, I'm here for. Are they gonna do is this intergender style? Like
I believe a mixed tag match. It's a mixed tag match, I believe.
But is this like intergender tag? Like we're gonna
like if they can't tag and fight like the
I mean
this ain't WWE rules.
Yeah,
I mean they do it. They do it.
Yeah, they do it. I mean, remember Jordan Grace was in the X Division match in the last pay-per-view.
X Division title match, yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like a straight up tag. So
might be.
Yeah, it's gonna get violent though. I mean, Alicia still got beef with Tenille. She didn't appreciate, you know, her putting that tag team ahead of Eddie Edwards' beat down from Sami Callihan. That was so violent, ladies and gentlemen, and appreciated as well because Sami can do no wrong in my eyes at this point.
I feel like Alicia's always involved in some shit.
Keep her on TV.
Always.
Oh, and speaking of keep her on TV, ladies and gentlemen, Deonna Purrazzo, the reigning knockout
cameraman.
Title number 2 of the evening, defended against Rosemary. Yo, Rosemary needs to get this strap. And yeah, Mischief, you're right. We need to see Abaddon come through, and we need to see a fucking fight.
How about that? If we're gonna really do this crossover, that's one beautiful way to do it. Listen,
I'll tell you what if Abaddon costs Rosemary the match?
I don't think it's gonna happen. Because it would take so much awareness from AEW to see that and make it happen and execute it. I haven't seen that in a wrestling company in a long time. I don't know if I could trust them because this is a very specific thing. It's not like getting a headliner and like getting a good guy, a big name, whatever. Like this is like matching up character traits. And I'm curious to see if they could execute that. And I wonder if they would even try. They might not.
We've been disappointed before with matches like that where the two characters are similar, i.e. Brock and Goldberg, WrestleMania a couple times.
Oh, what, that technical brilliance? That was the hot
Yeah.
spot of the age.
But there was other elements that made that match terrible. But I see what you're saying. Very like-minded situations.
Right.
But it's still a situation where it's two different companies, similar gimmick. It works. I mean, this is the reason why we haven't seen Sting versus Undertaker. We're still talking about it, right?
Are we over Deanna?
No.
No.
No,
I
I
don't
think
think
the one thing.
I don't think that's ever a possibility.
No.
The one thing I
It's from
don't
Jersey,
like
dog.
that Impact does is that like they kind of rotate that title around a little
They
quickly.
do.
So
They do.
I'd like to see someone hang on to it for a while, like really make a reign out of it. You know, have all the matches, all the
Yeah.
matches. You know what I mean?
And that's why I
matches-
believe Deanna.
Your prestige
I
to that
believe
title.
Deanna is gonna hold on to the title
Right.
because they already made the mistake of taking the strap away from her, and they
Right.
saw what happened.
They put it
So
right back
now
on
they
her.
gave it right back on her, right? And I think this is part of her long reign, and that's why they put a legitimate veteran like Rosemary, somebody that's been in the game over 10 years, to go up against Deanna so that she can beat her, to put her over, and we'll continue moving the lineage of that title moving forward. I can't wait, honestly, to see Deanna versus Taya Valkyrie. That'll be a match.
That's
You know
gonna
what
be a
I'm saying? Like,
banger.
I can't wait.
I'm
I
a
think
big
that's the
fan.
next one. I think this match will culminate into that match, right? But I
And-
believe that this is the start of Deanna's long reign.
Yo, and speaking of those women, right? Like Deanna Purrazzo, oozing charisma. Taya, charisma. Right?
Mhm.
Rosemary, we got charisma.
They ooze. Do they ooze?
Ooze charisma, right? Another match.
Ooh.
Oozing charisma.
Oozing is a
Is
good
Carl
word.
Anderson
La güera
against
leca.
Ethan
La güera
Page.
loca.
Yeah, you fucked that all up.
It
I
has
All of it.
Bless
this
you,
has
All of it.
it's
Bless you.
screaming banger all over it.
Carl Anderson and Ethan Page.
This
are
is gonna be a fucking banger.
I hope so. It has
You
the
hope
ability,
so?
like it has a chance for it, so I'd love to see it.
When
I'm
are we?
hoping for it.
Listen,
Machine
I think
Gun Carl Anderson, baby.
we've been adamant about this Ethan Page singles run that we want to see, and this is a little teaser taste of it, I guess. He will win this match and earn them the North another tag title shot. So I do expect a win here, but just
Oh.
the talent in this match alone is gonna be it could steal the show.
This is interesting because I feel like this is gonna be a wonderful opportunity for Ethan Page to go up against somebody that has a very similar personality. These are two gentlemen that do have charisma, and you always see Carl Anderson when he does do single work shine more, right? Because he doesn't have to. I feel like I don't want to say carry, but it's a package deal. We're not Enzo and and we're not doing the Enzo thing where he's taking the whole fucking thing over. It's more of a situation where like he just has a more freedom when he's doing a single run. So this will be a nice test for Ethan Page. I wonder how the promo is going to play a role into this, because I believe that plays a role. And then the feud continues on to the tag titles. So this will be a dope match. I think I expecting Mischief has been saying this for months, folks. He's been an avid watcher of Impact Wrestling. He's been saying Ethan Page is about to have his coming out show, and he's about to be considered as a legitimate threat in Impact Wrestling. And this might be his coming out party.
He has to be. And if he's not, man, they're making a big mistake.
And he can take a selfie.
He vlogs too. He's got like 8 gimmicks. Yo, he's good for it. But another match.
Losing the way. Look what happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, the match.
The match.
Get comfortable, guys. Loosen up. Take off your sandals and your socks. You have now arrived to the Bay Area. Rich Swann is scheduled to defend his title here against our mayor, Mr. Chris Bay. The Shooting the Ish alum. Another one. JP.
Another one.
You're so adamant about sharing that with the world with us every week. Talk to him about Mr. Chris Bay.
I think we're collectively are going to have to be considered the Walter Mercados of professional wrestling, because we have been saying this for months. We have said, you want main event picture, who is that one name that can carry that title and make it shine, put it under a palm tree? It's the one and only Chris Bay. He's ready. And clearly, the people making decisions in Impact Wrestling are very intelligent individuals, and they see talent when it's in front of them. And that's why they have this match. And I'm excited. What excites me the most is that who does he have to face for this title? The one and only Rich Swann. These two men in the ring are about to tell such a beautiful story into that main event match. It's going to be one of the most agile matches we've ever seen. If you guys are a fan, for those that do not know a lot about Impact, if you like what Kofi Kingston brought to the table while he had the belt, many would argue that Rich Swann is doing right now with the belt, and Chris Baker surpassed that. So, this is my match stealing match of the show stealing match of the card for facts. I think the main event is the match to watch, and I'm expecting big things from our Shooting the Ish alum. I just, whenever you enter the name Chris Bay into any equation, I have to put my money down on it because it is money.
No doubt. You got a nice teaser this past week too with a tag match. Rich Swann teaming up and battling against Chris Bay. I forgot who Chris Bay teamed with, but they got to mix it up in the ring this week.
It was with Moose.
With Moose.
Listen, when you sing your own entrance song, you're legendary. Like it's just what it is.
If that's so,
think about it. Singing on entrance song, you have who? Jericho, who's now getting praised and chanted as he enters the ring. The crowd is just singing it. That's the most amazing thing.
What is it? Platinum, the highest rank he can do? He broke that off of
Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett, Shawn Michaels.
You got Shawn Michaels.
R-Truth. What?
R-Truth, right?
Those are not names, though. Those aren't names.
The Rock.
But hell of a main event. Honestly, many wouldn't have seen this book this way, right? I can tell you 3 months ago, many people wouldn't think Rich Swann would have been the champ, and here we are.
How do you feel Rich Swann got? What do you think Rich Swann got to do tonight to walk out as TNA's champion, Impact's champion tonight? Because it's not an easy task tonight.
I think Rich Swann can't underestimate Chris Bay. As we see, Rich Swann has a tendency to get a little hot. A little bit of a Napoleon complex running through those veins. So he needs to be careful. He needs to make sure that Su Yung takes care of the situations. He needs to make sure that he is observant, he is wise, he performs like the veteran that he is. Because Chris Bay can catch you with something unexpected. We saw a little taste of it just this week on Impact, folks. He has the ability to come with a combo or some type of counter to whatever Rich Swann is going to give. So I'm excited to see what we're about to get. This could be potential match of the year.
Wow. High praise.
Don't give it pressure now. Don't give it pressure now.
It's no pressure. It's just I know these two men can go, and these two men potentially can tell a story together. So it's exciting to see. It's exciting to see, folks.
Most definitely. It is exciting to see, ladies and gentlemen, and we will do that justice tonight. Actually, a few minutes away from now, we will be kicking it off to bell time, and you have just been prepped. There's no more left for us to say here. That's all the time we have for y'all. We hope you get this pay-per-view ASAP. Enjoy the night. Let's see Chris Bay pull off the big one tonight, and let's get it cracking in the Bay Area, fellas. See y'all tonight, everybody. See y'all next week. 10 count, 10 toe.
Heels, pops, chair shots, HPC too sweet.
Woo, woo. Damn it, I couldn't find
Is that where the dessert was?
You're asking for dessert though.